Hi, I'm Amanda Joy. I am talking to Lindsey today. She is hosting a fantastic day tomorrow at the Museum Gardens in York. It starts at 12 and goes on until 1 o'clock. It's to celebrate, it's to begin the celebration for World Meditation Day. And as we are both like serious fans of meditation, I thought it would be really cool just to chat with Lindsey today and get her to tell us all about meditation, why she loves it, and why she thought it would be great to host a day tomorrow. Hey, Lindsey.
Hello, Amanda. Thank you for having me. Yeah, so I tend to get quite a lot of ideas that come to me, and I can't always roll with them because I just get too many. But I just felt that the World Meditation Day would be like a really great opportunity to get as many people together in one place. And a friend of mine that I used to go to uni with was part of a group down in Peterborough. And a couple of years ago, they'd done like a pop-up meditation by Peterborough Cathedral. And that was sort of in the back of my mind. And I thought, oh my days, if they can do it, I thought I can easily do that.
Absolutely.
So, as you do. So I just contacted the Yorkshire Museum Trust and asked if we could host if I could host a pop-up event in the Museum Gardens, and they said yes. So that's sort of where it sort of came from. And I've got several people who are coming to help me and run meditations as well, which will be cool. And I thought it's really apt as well, that it's bang in the middle of Mental Health Awareness Week, because the benefits of meditation can have such a massive impact on our emotional and mental health.
Absolutely. So
yes,
I personally got into meditation because I had some issues with anxiety. The anxiety that I was experiencing at the time was preventing me from living a normal life. I was stuck in the house. I felt anxious about going out to the shop. I couldn't go to work. I struggled just to do daily things. And it was really funny because I was a psychology student in Edinburgh, and I studied the benefits of meditation, the practice of mindfulness on your perceived health. And I knew from the research that I'd done that it really did help people to feel good. But with all this knowledge, I still hadn't really applied any of these techniques to myself. So I'm a big believer that the solutions are all within us. And so I thought, well, I'm not doing this stuff that I know about. So I started a daily meditation practice, and boy, what a difference. For me, I'm more confident, more calm, more joyful, more happy, more peaceful in my everyday life. And I'm able to manage my emotions so much better. Meditation has become a part of my daily life. What about you? What got you into meditation?
So I was having this conversation when I was on the radio this morning, and I was saying, I remember buying a book about 10 years ago, and it was called Teach Yourself How to Meditate. And at the time I was working as a retail manager, which was, I found really stressful. I was doing 60-hour weeks, and I didn't even have to, I was like, I don't have time to meditate. But I'd sat on the side of my bed and I was reading this book, and it just made it seem so complicated. And I remember throwing the book across the room. I was like, I can't do this. I can't still my mind. I've got too much going on. So I stepped away from it a bit, and I would only then do meditations, if I was going to like a workshop or an event. So I've been sort of doing spiritual Reiki stuff for quite a while. And even when I learned Reiki, I never really got into the whole meditating thing. And it was really probably only 2 years ago when I was going through my divorce, and I just realised the importance of looking after me. I really knew that, I knew I had to look after me so I could look after the children, and I had to sort of protect my emotional and mental health. So then I started my daily practice then, but I did a listening to guided meditations, because I think sometimes, people don't want to start because they think it's really complicated. But there are so many fabulous, guided meditations now on YouTube, and you can start with those and
Mm-hmm.
listen to them. And just by listening to that other person for 20 minutes or half an hour or however long, it takes you out of a place that you might be having all these feelings and all these emotions and all these thoughts, because you're just concentrating on what that person's saying. And then it's only probably been, I would say, probably 8 months ago where I've started to actually sit in silence and stillness. And I don't need the guided meditation. I just know that gets to a point where I'm like, I just need to sit and be quiet and still my mind. And like you said, the benefits are just massive. It's, it makes you feel calmer, less stressed, more focused, more productive as well.
Yes,
Because sometimes, especially, I think when when you're self-employed, you can have all these lists of everything you want to do and everything you want to achieve, etc. And sometimes you can be sat there for 2 or 3 hours not actually doing anything productive, and it's like, I just need to step away, meditate, still my mind, and then come back to it.
So I totally agree. For me, it was a little bit like my mind would reflect back to negative events in my life, negative experience that I'd lived, and because of the way that my mind works, what I would do, it was almost like I was watching a movie in my head. My movie would zoom in on really bad bits, like somebody's, when the bit that when the person said something mean to me, my brain would zoom in on that bit, and then the volume would be turned up on that little bit as well, so that kind of, the worst bits were louder, they were more focused, and my whole attention, and I would relive it and replay it. Then some other negative memories would jump in and add to that, and I'd end up feeling really dreadful. I'd be really worried about something that was going to happen tomorrow or in the future. It might have been something small, like, perhaps I didn't know how I was going to pay the electric bill this month. Oh my goodness, how am I going to manage to do that? And just something small, and I would start to sort of stress out and imagine worst case scenarios, and it was like my mind was either in the past, or my mind was like imagining some dreadful future. Meditation did was it brought my mind right to here, right to now, right to this very moment, and it put my mind back in my body. And as a result of putting my mind back in my body, I was able to kind of then actually just have moments of real gratitude for where I am, and for how I'm feeling, and for the people who really love me and care for me, and for the fact I've got shoes on my feet, and I'm in a beautiful house, and I'm doing a job that I love, or I'm in a beautiful part of the world. These tiny little simple things that just bypass us. Meditation for me has really like shone a light on those small things that we don't pay attention to, and that means such a lot, and give me a great sense of peace and real joy. I feel like I'm actually living a really positive and productive life now, and it's really just because I did the same as you. Started listen to some audios, watch some videos on YouTube, just really simple, relaxing my body, following my breath, doing some simple exercises, and then of course I got the bug and trained with Skillful Mind, and did a couple of mindfulness leadership courses to really kind of get my head around what mindfulness is, and what meditation is, and all different techniques. So I actually also got I also got a lot from reading your book. Your book is
thank you.
Lindsey's written a book called A Gentle Hug for the Soul. For me, meditation is like a hug for your soul.
It is, yeah.
Reading this book, and it's beautiful. Can you tell us a little
Thank you. You are sorry. Oh, you broke up.
Tell me a little bit more about your book. Tell us a little.
Oh yeah. So again, I lost one of my best friends to cancer on my 36th birthday, and then a few months later, me and my husband decided to get divorced, and we were both advised to then live together for 6 months, and it was a really challenging time for me, and I had to basically pull all of these different tools together that I'd spent sort of 10 years learning and really start practicing them. So like the meditation, the gratitude, you know, journaling, talking to angels, using my angel cards. And I was just so aware of how much I needed to look after me at that time. And I'd never really prioritized self-care before. You know, I've got 2 small children, and it was always, you know, like looking after them. And so when I came out of it and I'd sort of like settled myself again and grounded and everything, I thought, you know what, if I hadn't have had all of these tools to help me get through that time, like worst case, I could have had a nervous breakdown, because mentally and emotionally I went through so much. So I decided that I wanted to put all of these tools into one book, because I thought, even if it can just help one person, and even if, you know, people just take one tool out of it, be it the gratitude or the mindfulness or whatever it is, to help them, that was the main aim of the book, really. I just wanted people to know that, you know, it doesn't have to be difficult. Like you were talking about mindfulness before, and I just went out for a walk this morning to get some fresh air, and being mindful, it's about sort of like observing the flower. So, oh, isn't that a beautiful flower? Or what does the wind feel like? Do you know what I mean? It's not complicated, and you don't need a massive thick book to read about how to be mindful. It's just observing those moments when you're going out for a walk, and just taking your mind away from, like, getting out of your head and just going, right, what's around me? And that can help with your mindfulness as well, can't it? So
I love your really simplistic and really practical approach to just, you know, really showing people ways that they can actually do that, bring their mind back into their body, bring their mind right back into the present moment. Your book really is a toolbox of amazing techniques. That's super, super helpful. So thank you so much for writing that and sharing those with us, because it's been an inspiration for me as a part of I've written a little series of meditation classes called Kindfulness. And it's just that. It's all about self-care. It's meditation techniques and powerful mind techniques. Some are a little bit like a mental workout, and others are more relaxation based, but it's really powerful techniques that really help you to do that really, really important self-care stuff.
Oh, definitely.
So so tell us a bit more about how we can get involved tomorrow.
So if you're in York, then you're more than welcome to pop down. You can get a ticket on Eventbrite, or just like the Facebook page, or just come along. Do you know what I mean? The more the merrier, even though it's a bit sort of like, but yeah, so you can come down to York. And also, wherever you are, if you're going to do any sort of meditation tomorrow, or even if you can just go and show yourself in the toilet to work for 5 minutes, to sing, close your eyes and be like, right, I'm just having 5 minutes, taking a selfie and just using the hashtag World Meditation Day 2019. And that's it, really.
Everyone, everywhere tomorrow, please join us for this wonderful celebration of World Meditation Day. Wherever you are, take a picture, make a little video, and just put hashtag World Meditation Day, and let's just spread meditation throughout the world, because I really believe that not only will this really transform people's lives and help them personally, but, you know, it will help them to have better relationships with their friends, their family. It will be a beacon of positivity in their communities. And I actually really believe that it will help people to have an awareness of their impact in the community, in the life, and in the world. So let's share this to everyone who we can. It's a great day tomorrow. Come to York if you can. Come to York.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw, Amanda, I saw someone had posted something on Facebook where it said there was 1 million that managed to get together 1 million school children in China to do a mass meditation for world peace.
Wonderful.
And I was like, oh, that's amazing. I thought I probably won't have 1 million people in York tomorrow, because the York races are on as well.
Maybe we could get everyone at the races to sit down and just meditate for 5 minutes, just focusing on the breath, or focusing on a plant or a flower or something just in their surroundings. That would be really good, wouldn't it? Can you imagine?
That would be so much fun,
So hashtag World Meditation Day. please join us tomorrow. There'll be lots of things going on social media. And if you'd like to join any of our meditation classes, I run meditation classes at Treatment Rooms Harewood on the beautiful Harewood estate. I'm very blessed to be able to do it from that gorgeous location. And it's 6:30 till 7:30 every Friday. And then once a month we also have guest speakers, so people coming in to talk. This month we have Craig from Soulshine Life coming to do gong bath. I love gong bath.
Wow. I've been on one of his gong baths. They're amazing.
Out of this world. It's such a wonderful experience. Really like transformationally relaxing. It's wonderful. And then next month we've got Christian doing a sound journey.
So one of his as well.
Have you been? We know where it's good.
I've done a lot of healing.
Well, we need it, don't we? We live in a world where we've got so many challenges, so it's good to do this stuff too. Well, it's just been amazing talking to you. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Spending some time and chatting to us, and hopefully lots and lots of people will join us tomorrow for World Meditation Celebration Day, and we'll see on Facebook how we do, and I just hope it's an amazing event and you have a really wonderful day just filled with blessings. Thank you so much.
Thank you.